you exist.
Time now for your question of the day. Brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Markets of Las Cruces. Fresh produce, bread, meat, honey, food trucks, handmade art, music, and more. Every Saturday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. downtown Las Cruces.
That's right. Time for our question of the day. I was a little bit caught off guard right there. I hadn't finished setting up the stream for everybody because, of course, we are live on our social media pages as well, Facebook and YouTube. But right now, let's go ahead and get to it. Our question of the day brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market. And our question was inspired by a museum. Yeah, a museum that just opened up in Vancouver, British Columbia. It is the Museum of Personal Failure. Yeah, that's right. The Museum of Personal Failure. It is, at this moment, a pop-up, so it's not permanent. Which is actually kind of works because, failures are, well, anyway, the person behind it is named Evan Collins, and they came up with the idea after a recent breakup, so a failed relationship. She put posters up around Vancouver with headline "Failures Wanted," and oh, she got some submissions. Yeah, she most definitely did. In fact, some of the museum, I guess, exhibits include items like a dead plant, yeah, a divorced woman's wedding dress, failed art projects, and an entire wall of rejected job applications. Oh, personal failures, you gotta love them. But each one has a write-up next to it explaining the whole backstory and everything. So quite literally, museum exhibits to all of our personal failures right there. And I ask you this question. What would you add to the Museum of Personal Failures? I just realized I forgot the L in there when I put up that banner. Darn it. Yeah, the Museum of Personal Failures. What do you think you would add to that? I know. So many different choices are in there. But a couple that come to mind, I would have a dead fake plant because I have killed I killed a fake plant. I don't know how you can kill a fake plant, but I did it. I most definitely did it. So I don't know if I would count that as an accomplishment or a failure. Probably a failure. And let's see, what else? Oh, yeah, there was that whole I want to be a rock star thing. I mean, I tried. I went for it. But, obviously it worked out well. So, it's just one of those things. But what would you add to your personal exhibit in the Museum of Personal Failure? Yeah, let's have a little fun with this one. Go ahead and let me know your answers. You can call them in. You can text them in at 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. And, of course, you can also just leave your comments down below for our question of the day. Today, what would you add to the Museum of Personal Failures? Let me know your answers for our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. All right, we are exclusively up on our social media pages right now. So, yeah, what would you add to the Museum of Personal Failures? I mean, it could be just about anything in there, like that one time I went shopping because I needed something and I came back and I forgot that thing that I needed. I mean, that would count, I think, as something that would be there. Actually, that happens more often than you think. But yeah, the Museum of Personal Failures, what exhibit would you put up in the museum? Or go ahead and let me know your answers. Once again, call them in, text them in, 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. And of course, you can leave your comments down below as well. And that way we can have a little bit of fun with this one. In the meantime, let's go ahead and see what is going on in the world today. Of course, we know the big game is set. I believe we're getting the Seahawks and the Patriots, right? And if you wanted to get tickets to the big game, well, I think some of the more expensive tickets are getting way up there, but they have skyrocketed to about $25,000. And most ticket prices are actually just starting under $7,000. So I'm going to pass on that one. I think I just watched it online. Let's see. New York Post says that a bettor at Circa Sportsbook in Las Vegas recently wagered $1.1 million on the New England Patriots to win the Super Bowl. Boy, am I going to be keeping an eye on that one. Let's see. Grillo's is back for the Valentine's Day holiday with, again, the pickle bouquet. That's right. A bouquet comes with collectible glass vase. Each kit includes coupons for pickles, foam base, tissue paper, skewers, and personal card. $35 for a pickle bouquet. Sora News says Starbucks is celebrating Valentine's Day with a new Frappuccino, the Cacao Express Affogato Frappuccino. I have no idea what that is, but apparently it is a blend of espresso, chocolate, and is topped with whipped cream and a waffle cookie. So I don't see what's very Valentine's Day about that, but hey, yeah, whatever. Starbucks. I see a Dirty Dancing sequel is officially happening with Jennifer Grey in there, set to star and produce. Interesting. Also, King Charles apparently has bought a new car, a $218,000 sports car to his collection, a Lotus Electre. It's all electric and is described as silent but deadly. Well, I don't know if you want to be admitting to that. And one more piece of big game news, kind of. The Super Bowl most winning coach, Bill Belichick, did not make it into the Hall of Fame. We just did that one in our sports update. Yeah, apparently there was some questions about some of the things that he's done, and therefore he is not a first-time Hall of Famer. Or I should say a first ballot Hall of Famer. So there you go. Once again, we are looking for answers for our question of the day today, and that is simply, well, there's a museum out there, a museum of personal failures. So if you had to go ahead and, take a look at that museum, maybe add something to the exhibits, what would you add to the Museum of Personal Failures? Yeah, go ahead and let me know your answers. Once again, you can call them in. You can text them in at 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. And as always, you can leave your comments down below. For our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market